Okay, es geht weiter mit ihr-commands. Hi, we're going to continue with the ihr-command forms. So you should have already watched part 1, which had all of the du commands and the general overview of what these things are exactly. So if you have not watched that first part, go and watch that before you continue with the ihr-commands. So ihr, of course, is you, informal, plural. So we always say y'all, right? So these are the y'all commands. So if I'm talking to you guys as a group, these are the command forms I would be using. Now these are probably the easiest of the 3 command forms we're going to go over. And that is because all you have to do is drop the pronoun from your regular conjugation. So for example, if I have the sentence, get up, and I'm talking to a bunch of you. So we're sticking to that same example. Get up. We again have the verb aufstehen in German. And of course, to conjugate that, we had dropped the ending and moved our prefix to the end of the sentence. So for ihr, if I'm just writing a usual normal sentence, I would say ihr steht, add your T ending for ihr, auf. Right? Oops, I'm messing this up already. Ihr steht auf. Now, to make that into a command, all I'm going to do is drop the ihr altogether. So I'm just going to say steht auf. Right? Super easy. Now, there are no additional rules about stem changes and extra e's because in this conjugation we have an ending, so we don't have to add another one. And ihr does not have any stem changes. So when you're conjugating something for ihr, there aren't any. So if you're using nehmen, which we had talked about yesterday, we would have nehmt. So a sentence from yesterday as well would be nehmt eure Bücher mit. Again, my prefix went to the end. If you have something like lesen, which we also used yesterday, there is no stem change, so it's just lest euer Buch. Read your book. Take your books with you or take your books along. So this is the easiest of those forms. All you have to remember, write the sentence the way you usually would, and then drop the actual subject pronoun. No subject pronoun. That leaves you with the verb in first place, an exclamation mark at the end, and just like you did with the you commands, you're going to have your prefixes, your extra verb infinitives, and your nouns that go along with another verb at the end. So word order stays the same, just drop the subject. Okay, then we have one more. We have the Sie-commands. And Sie, of course, is our formal you. You formal. And again, just to refresh your memory, you formal is used for both plural and singular, even though it looks like a plural conjugation. So we use it for both plural and for singular. Now, in order to make a Sie command, you're still going to use the Sie conjugation, so that means you're going to usually end up with the infinitive. So again, I'm going to get with our get up example. So we have, again, aufstehen. So the infinitive of aufstehen, of course, would be aufstehen, but we are going to pretend that this is a full conjugation. So we're going to have stehen in the front. Now the thing that is very different about this specific one is that unlike with the other ones, we do still have our subject pronoun. However, it is out of place. So our verb is in first place. And then our subject pronoun follows, or is in second place. Right? So first and second place are reversed. Now I still need my auf. Stehen Sie, And I'm putting my auf at the end just like I would have done before. So stehen Sie auf. And there's another special thing about the Sie command, and that is that we have an irregular form. That irregular form is actually true for all of them, so you guys need to learn one verb that is slightly irregular. Okay, that verb, who wants to take a guess what it is the verb to be. So the verb to be is irregular. So we need the three forms that are used for our three command forms. And they are sei, that's S-E-I, seid, S-E-I-D, and Sie, seien. Now of those, of course, this one looks the same as your conjugation, ihr seid, but sei and seien are completely irregular. So you have to remember that if you're going to use the command forms for these two, you're going to say sei and seien. So have that in your head as an irregular form.